good with y'all? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a minute, but I've been busy. I hope everybody been staying fit, staying healthy, and maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Today we're gonna be talking. This is a talking video. I try to keep a good mixture for y'all. Give y'all a little action, some workout stuff, then give y'all some information. I want to keep this channel as informative as possible. So as you can see by the title, we got a good topic today, which is pretty much some ways you can curb your appetite or whatever. I've been getting asked this question, so I figure I'd throw it out there. One of the number one ways that I like to do or use or whatever to curb your appetite, and I actually start my clients off the same way, so let's get into it. So pretty much, y'all know I don't like to prolong y'all with all the small talk. So how do you curb your appetite? How do you curb those cravings and that hunger? And especially initially starting a diet, that's something a lot of people have to deal with. That's something a lot of us battled, especially on a weight loss journey. It's hunger. You cut your calories by pretty much a lot. You cut your calories by a lot compared to the way you normally have been eating. If you're on a weight loss journey, or if I was going to say weight gain, but we're talking about weight loss. But if you're on a weight loss journey, 9 times out of 10 you have dramatically cut your calories. So we have something called a hunger hormone, and it'll tell you, hey, I'm hungry. Now it's kind of hard to describe the feeling of when you're really hungry and when it's just your mind, because a lot of the times we've eaten enough as people, but you got that hunger hormone that'll tell you you're still hungry, and you might not be. So then what you do is you overeat. Basically, in a nutshell, you continue eating until that hormone kind of shuts off pretty much, and then what happens after that? You kind of feel bad. You feel bloated. You feel like you got all this food sitting on you, or maybe you run to the bathroom like I used to do. You go straight to the bathroom. That's how you've overate pretty much. 9 times out of 10, when you eat just enough, you might not feel full, especially starting the diet. You're not going to feel full initially, and your mind's going to be telling you, hey, you're still hungry. You need to eat more. But when you eat more or overeat, then you got that bad feeling. But one way, and natural way, I like natural stuff, man. I like doing natural methods or working with the body and natural processes. So one way that I curb appetite, or help my clients curb the appetite, is low carb. Low carb will curb your appetite. Basically, you got the keto diet. A lot of people don't even know what keto means. Keto is basically short for ketosis, or it refers to the ketone bodies which are released into the bloodstream. And when you're eating low carb, like I said, I go on the record. I do not recommend eating zero carb. Some people do that. I do not. Absolutely, I am against eating zero carbs. Our body needs a little bit of everything. Y'all see me say that in a lot of videos. Our body needs a little bit of everything, just not too much. But I'm fully against zero carbs. Don't look at this video and say, hey, I'm not gonna eat carbs at all. But low carb will curb your appetite. Some people it'll naturally curb your appetite in about a week. Some people 2 weeks. It's just depending on what you call low. Now for me, it varies by person. Everybody doesn't need to be the same. So if you're eating under 100 grams of carbs a day, 9 times out of 10 that's considered low carb. Anything over that, you can even go a little bit over that and still be called low carb. But pretty much, general rule of thumb, 100 grams or lower is low carb, but it will curb your appetite. So what happens is, this is where the term keto comes from. I'm about to explain this. So what happens is basically when you're eating low carb, it gets rid of all the water retention, because if you're eating low carb, you're 9 times out of 10 you're eating low sodium foods, or you're eating a lot of vegetables. Like vegetables don't have carbs. You're eating meats and stuff, and a lot of this excuse me, a lot of this stuff doesn't have sodium. You cut your sodium, you can cut water retention, but low carb knocks water weight off like that. Boom. That's why you see people lose weight like that on keto and stuff. Like I said, I don't recommend extended low carb diets. I don't recommend it. I really don't. You know, I don't think it's healthy. I have done low carb before years ago. I know what happens when you try to stay eating like that for an extended amount of times. You got headaches come, dizziness can occur and stuff. That's why I don't recommend people just going about setting up a low carb diet themselves unless they've educated themselves completely and thoroughly. Don't just go at it, because you know that stuff can happen. I personally experienced it a very short period of time during the learning stage some years back. But what happens when you eat low carb is you know, it puts your body into a state called ketosis. Ketosis has a lot of benefits. Like I said, that's when the ketones are released into your bloodstream, and then one natural process that happens is it will curb your appetite. So initially, you know, going at a low carb diet, or you know, starting off with low carb, yeah, it's pretty hard because, like I said, it's you know, you're not eating a lot of foods. You're not eating what you would call filling foods. So yeah, you're gonna have those hunger strikes and stuff. You just have to kind of battle through it. You're gonna have hunger strikes anyway. If you're on a diet, you're gonna have hunger strikes. When you cut your calories a lot, it's just gonna happen. You just gotta have it up here mentally to know, hey, I'm on a mission. I'm on a journey. I got goals to achieve, so I'm gonna stick to it. So yeah, you're gonna have hunger when you go at low carb. But after, like I said, a week, sometimes it takes up to 2 weeks, 2.5 tops, it will curb your appetite. You'll notice that you're not getting hungry. You know, your appetite pretty much has subsided dramatically. So, like I said, when I start and personal work with my clients on my meal plans or training or whatever, I like to start them off with low carb. I don't like going extended low carb diets. I just don't. Like I said, you'll hear me say that in many videos. I said it in the past, but I like starting people off with low carb to get rid of that bloatedness, and you know, like basically just to curb the appetite, just to help with the hunger throughout the duration of the diet or whatever I have them on, or however I have them eating, just to help out. Cause it's a natural process. I don't like or recommend people taking stuff, or there's not anything that's not natural for stuff like that. They make pills for everything. If you attempted weight loss, you know they make pills for everything. So that's a natural process. That's like one of the number one ways for me. And you know, I always like to speak on stuff that I have personally done or have personally took people through that I know works. So that's what I'm talking about. Now, are there other ways? Yeah, there are other ways to help curb your appetite. You know, basically by the foods you eat, because you can eat foods that are low in calories but are filling foods. They call filling foods, which give you that feeling of fullness. But that's an entirely different video. I pretty much wanted to talk about the benefits of low carb and how starting off low carb can help curb your appetite. And if you help curb your appetite, that basically makes the dieting process a little bit easier, you know, but it's always going to come down to up here, the mental. You got to have it up here, end of the day, because some people will still want to binge eat. You got to have it up here. You got to be focused and determined to stick to your goals, and you know that's what it all comes down to in the very end. So I know this video kind of short. It's not the longest, but like I said, I want to give y'all something. I'm trying to stay consistent with the uploads and the information. I really want to thank all the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed. Finally hit 100 subscribers, man. I'm real proud of that. Pushing the 200. So like I said, if you just found this video, you like the content, you like what you see, I don't try to be all super professional. I don't, even with my terminology and stuff, because some people just don't, you know, there's too much for them. So I'm not against it, but I just like to be myself. I like to give y'all the information, like cut and dry. This is what it is. I like to put it in in terms to where you can understand it as much as possible, and pretty much say, okay, I get it. I try to simplify it. So I'm not about to get all scientific and all of that. I'm not about to do that. I'm gonna tell y'all what works, what I know works, or what doesn't work. And 9 times out of 10, if I'm giving you information, I personally went through it. So keep that in mind. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Y'all stay fit, stay healthy, and I'm out.